This daf Yerushalmi Shevi'is. In the article of our edition, we're up to daf Beis Amud Aleph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines down. Tani Ramashim Gamliel, which in the middle edition is Ches Amud Aleph. The third wide line. Tani Ramashim Gamliel Omer. And as we've said already many times, hopefully we won't have to say that many more times. This should all be a schus on the Yerushalmi for V'Amayoshe B'Tzion in its battle against the Yerushalayim Aruim from Gaza. Okay, so Tanya Rishon Gamliel, for some reason in our Kavanaki it changes it to Rebbe. I don't know why. There must be a reason. Shabbos Medarim B'Toiva. On Shabbos, if the goy comes by himself to fertilize your field, not fertilize directly, but to put your herd in the field where it will generate fertilizer. You can do it and be machzik toiva. He can do it as long as you limit yourself to being appreciative of it. B'yom tov mezonos. On Yom Tov, you can even give him food after Yom Tov. And a chol hamoed, afil b'schar. Chol hamoed, you can even pay him to do it. So obviously, Rabbanan made these gradations in order to remind us of the different severities of the different days. Tanya, if you rent sheep and you're doing it in order to make a corral in your field in order to generate fertilizer, you're not allowed to empty them all together by shaking them, because we assume that the deal was that you're going to have the normal amount of excrement, but not generate extra excrement. Malinara, so obviously we just said it's also linara. So the question is why we're asking Malinara. So I think what we're asking is that, okay, you can't actually shake it, but what can you do instead, which is similar to that? So the Gemara says, you take the sheep from place to place, and when you take it from place to place, obviously it's going to excrete more, and that's going to be to your benefit. This is only true if you rent it for a short amount of time, because then we say the das of the Baal Bayis who rented out to you is that to get it back with some excrement which he can take for himself. However, but if you rent it out for a long period of time, mutter, then you're allowed to shake it out, because clearly the Baal Bayis is not expecting to get imminently excrement back from his animal. That last day before you give it back, it's also because that day he's expecting, obviously, to get some excrement from it. Hain the azile letzurka. Somebody who's going to attend to his needs, not actually this I skipped the header. I skipped the name. Rabbi Chuna B'Shem Rabbi Nachum Yaakov. Hain the azile letzurka. Somebody who's going to attend to his needs. What's he needs to go to the bathroom. The lamis ane. It's interesting language. He's not answered, meaning he's constipated. His bakashas to be able to excrete are not being answered. Yezim and Asarim and Asarva is misane. He will walk from place to place. This is also in probably somewhere, I forget where it is. He should walk from place to something similar. Should walk from place. This. Shabbos pay base. So you should walk from place to place in Sinai, and then gradually it will be loosened. Rabbi Chuna b'Shem Mar Ukvan Chafurisa Ikar Tav Lamaya. This is kind of Chafurisa is roughage, like which I guess we call it leafy vegetables, and it's good to that is the time you make that your ikra chila, your primary food. That's good for the for curing constipation. It's good for the stomach to be regular. So I think that's borne out today by medical science as well. Next one is kind of a little bit difficult, a little bit vague. In the Mishnah we had said, "Motzi Masar Nosin Tosader Kederach Hamzabin." That was the last line in the Mishnah. So obviously we said previously in the Mishnah that Mishnah 4. The first Mishnah. From when can you take out the zebo from your chotzer? Only after the people working the fields have stopped working the fields in Shemitah. So what about the case in our Mishnah where you made the shinui? You made the sar for base, so saim, then flipped it. So what about there? So Rechia bar Abba Achlo Pascha of the avoda. That's in the first Mishnah. But what about what it's well, to read like this. Achlo Pascha of the avoda Moshe Mutaloti min asar. But in our Mishnah, we're talking about a sar, not out of your chotzer where you didn't make this patent, but out of your sar where you made this special arrangement. So maybe you can put it in out even before Pascha of the avoda, or maybe not. You have to wait till after the even here when you made the special sar construction, going either flipping it or going around. So also there is that you're not allowed to take it out until the over the avoda have ceased doing it, and the Gemara does not actually give an answer. It leaves it as a question which is not resolved. Says the Gemara, says the Mishnah further. Next Mishnah. Lo yiftach adam machtzei. A person should not open a quarry bitchila to begin with. In other words, to start a quarry within his field. So for the first time during Shemitah, achu b'shlosh murbios, until it has 3 murbios sections of stone, shem sholosh al sholosh arum sholosh, which are 3 by 3 by 3 amos high. Shiuran esim sheva avonim, and the measure is 27 stones altogether. So there are many different possibilities here. Here you have nine, just 27 altogether. Here you have 27. Here, 27. So this is the question, which are the, and that the first one is 27 stones, is 81 stones altogether. And according to Rambam, evidently, the first one was the Rosh and the Rav and the Maraful. The second one is a different pshat in the Rosh and the Rosh. And then according to Rambam, evidently, you don't need three separate sections we have here, but rather you need 3 parts in this section, this Rubik's Cube type thing, and that's 27 stones, and the 3 mobiles are the 3 cuts, the 3 rows of the stones. So you need 3 more bios and already there from before Shemitah to indicate that this already has been started as a mechzav, as a quarry. If you have a fence in your field. Now, of course, the reason I'm now to make a quarry is because it looks like you're being in your field. It looks like you're working your field. So now, if you have a fence, which was 10 stones, which require 2 people to carry, right? They're all that heavy. Hare elu yinatlu. Then you can remove them, but not just them. You can remove also smaller stones and even the stones which touch the ground, because the fence clearly looks that it's clear move the fence looks like you're doing it for construction purposes. Shear getter asar tvachim. The shear of a gather which you can uh, 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 well, yeah, the shear which of gather which you can move is 10 tvachim. Pachas mikana. If it's less than that in either stones or in tvachim, mechatzei v'goma pachas me'aretz tefach. You can still take um, for stones, quarry stones from this wall, but you have to cut them a tefach from the ground. In other words, you have to leave the last tefach intact. And you can either, if the stone is larger than tefach, you're going to have to cut the stone. So you have to leave the last tefach intact. When is it shumitoch shelo? When we're taking it out of his own field. Because then it looks like, okay, you want to make her feel better. Everything out of your friend's field. Your friend sold you the stones of his fence for construction purposes. Mashurotzito. Right? You want to take. But also when it's Shubam Bazan Shalis Kabbalah Shis, we haven't started taking part of the fence from before Shvius. Shvius, Mashurotzito. If you raise start before Shvius, then you can continue on Shvius and take as much as you want. Okay, so the Gemara says, "Hey Chavida, what are we talking about here? We're talking about the three murbios of 3 by 3 by 3. So we're talking about class zimnin mean class. We're talking about 3 times 3, which is Tesha. Tesha zim, and then Tesha zimnin mean class, and then or nine times the 3 times 2, which is 9, or Tesha zimnin class, and those 9 3 times have a Sheva, and that makes 27. That works out according to all the pshatim, all the pictures we saw. So let's take take 3, and that would be 1 row, and then 3, another row, which would be 9 altogether, and 3 times that. That's going to the Rambam. You only have to do it once. According to this, you have to do it 3 times. According to this, you have to do it also 3 times, but only 9 stones each. So this could fit with any of the pshatim which are given in this, which we saw in the Mishnah. Tanya, machsev shabino l'chavero. If you have a quarrel between yourself and your friend, upasu l'chavero beheter, and your friend started a beheter. In other words, he started before Shemitah, or another way, which would have been mutter. Mutter, you also continue during Shevi'is. You also continue because once he started his side, you could also do it. But if your friend completely empty out his side from before Shemitah, so then you can't do it during Shemitah because your fact that your friend started doesn't do any good because there's nothing left from his side anymore. Okay, that brings us to the bottom of Chavbeis, on the Beis, and now we have really a new sugya together, so we're going to leave that for tomorrow.